This is Big Frank, another episode of Real Focus Podcast, and today I have
Young Trips.
my guy.
Yeah.
So where are you from?
From South London.
South London. Yeah. The home of the brave, they say, huh?
So they say, yeah.
What part?
From Brixton.
Brixton.
Ooh. So, what was it like growing up in Brixton?
It's like growing up in any other part of South London, isn't it?
What school did you go?
Evelyn Grace.
Evelyn Grace.
Yeah. Summer Leighton, still. Summer Leighton.
Summer Leighton. Okay. Yeah.
It lasts long, but yeah. So I was for most of the time. I went Park Campus after.
Where's that one?
It's a Peru centre.
Okay.
West North.
So what?
In the recreational.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what was your experience like in the Peru's? Because from my recollection, the Peru's were very like, it was almost like you're in there, but you're just left to just be in there.
I went to Peru for only the last year, year 11, just got my GCSEs. Came out on top.
Good man.
7 GCSEs
Ooh.
in centre. Done it, innit?
Shows you what you could do though, still, innit?
So, yeah, could have been a doctor if they kept me, but you know.
Jeez!
So,
Yeah,
man.
No, that's good, man. So, you're in the rap game.
Yeah.
Early years of you, like, you're making a lot of noise.
Yeah. Early years, first song, yeah.
What drove you to get into that?
Music.
Yeah.
I'm honest. I've always done music. It's kind of always been my thing still.
So what age would you say you started?
You just what? 9? 8?
9.
Yeah.
I'm saying, yeah.
9
Do
still.
you remember your first bar?
I do still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I ain't gonna sing it though. I remember it still.
What? Any influences?
Honest, my brother, innit? But
So he's been rapping
it's
for
always
a long
been
time.
my thing, though, innit? Music's always kind of been. I wasn't really into football or nothing like that. It's always more a music thing, innit?
So your music, like, does it come from somewhere? Because you know a lot of people, their rap is means something to them.
To them, yeah. Yeah. Kind of like. It was like the first way I could express myself properly, innit? And get out what I wanted to say. Like, in the best way possible, if you get what I mean.
So you, like, a lot of people, the younger generation, feel that music is sometimes a good way to express themselves because they don't have that person that can sit there, they can express themselves to, or they can't be heard.
Yeah, exactly that. If I recall correctly, I think it's when my little cousin died. I think that's when I wrote my first song. And after that, it's kind of, I knew I could do it, innit? Then kind of just, turned to a little thing.
So, like, being a young black man in Brixton, rapping, because there's a lot of people, a lot of competition out there, because everybody's a rapper out there. Do you feel you had the support of your peers around you?
No, not support. When I was rapping, when I first started rapping, there wasn't really any competition. I was the competition.
Oh!
Not even on a cocky thing, but I was the competition. There was no one rapping from where I'm from. I put where I'm from on the map as rapping wise. There's other rappers older than me.
Yeah.
Nobody younger than me or my age.
Okay, so
Put
you say you like
the
brand for your generation.
Exactly that. And
so did you get a lot of support from the elders that are rapping?
No. Support from no one.
I don't think he looks for it though.
Yeah, I don't really need support.
He looks for the support.
But even if you don't look for it, do you know what is the fact that somebody's been there before? We're from the same neighborhood, or is there a bit political?
Yeah, it's not even that. It's some people don't
pay homage.
Not even that. Some people don't know how to be the person. If you get what I mean.
Okay.
If you're not the person before, when you get there, you're learning, innit? So
True.
how are you gonna know to reach out to me and do something for me? So, you get what I mean?
So you
Same.
become like your own, like a kind of like your own guardian.
Yeah, let the talent do the talking, innit?
Yeah.
That's that kind of vibes.
That's a beautiful thing, man.
Stuff happens if I can excel somewhere without even trying. Then if I put some,
You think this is your calling?
yeah, 100%. I not try to move away, but I've given it a rest and whatever. Everywhere I go, people just recognise me, or when's this new music coming?
Yeah.
So every time I'm seeing someone, the first thing they're saying is, when's the new music coming? People don't even want to know if I'm alright. So it's real shit. So it's like, might as well.
It's too far
Like,
gone, big.
Yeah, trust me, man.
No, but you see what it is, because like I was saying, like when you get into the music world,
Yeah,
people are only concerned with that new character you've become.
yeah,
The old you, that you know, the one that
Yeah,
was in
yeah,
the house, like
yeah.
sits down, washes the dishes.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about that person.
yeah,
They just want to know the person that you are, you know, in the booth.
yeah.
So how do you manage to balance the two?
Because it's actually me. I'm actually that person. See, some people,
You
when
didn't
they wear
create someone
masks and
different.
stuff, they put in, they're that person, their character.
Yeah.
I'm actually who I am. So it's like, 1 million people saw my song when I'm 16 years old. I've just about even stopped going to school and that. I still go in school actually. I went to centre the year that I done the song. So I'm in school and all these people that in the school know me potentially for music. And I was out trying to fucking get my GCSEs and you know what I mean? So even from there, it was just a bit, how do I differentiate the two? It's not really, can't really, innit? I don't know who's coming to say hello and who's coming to say have a problem. You gotta wait for it to come, innit?
Okay.
What would you say was the turning point for you where you said, you know, I'm taking this music thing seriously?
I've had so many of those turning points.
What was that first one? You know that first
The
one?
first one, yeah.
You know that you're doing it a little, like it's just a little every now and then,
cool.
and then it turns into alright, cool.
When I was young, see, when I first done the song, I just turned 16, innit? So I didn't really know it was serious. When people are contacting me, I don't know who you are, so I don't know what you are.
Yeah.
I don't know
of
who a man from Sony is. I don't know what that means to me.
Yeah,
If you get what I mean.
yeah.
Man didn't have no one controlling my stuff or nothing like that. So first thing, Freeway's manager. I don't even know who Freeway was. The rapper. Yeah. He's old school, innit? I didn't even know nothing about man. He's manager hollered at me on Twitter, but he was proper trying to manage man. But actually, I'm not really replying to man properly because I don't know who he is and that. Then I've showed someone like, raw, my man tried to contact me. It was like, raw, that was a big thing, but by that time, it's kind of gone out the window, innit? But see, then that's what made me know, like, yeah.
But it shows you what you can achieve. Like, I know you differently, but you've, like, for me, even in the kids growing up with him, and like, and I'm seeing like he's got a song. I remember him. He had his little hair, and like he's jumping up in the song, like 2 million views. This thing, I'm thinking like, bruh, this is a kid.
Yeah.
Like, you know, at soon he's gonna go back to class, and like, and he's getting this kind of response, and he's not getting a response just from his generation. He's getting response from people my age as well.
Yeah.
And I could be a dad to these people. Do you know what I mean? And we're like, wow, this kid's got talent.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So like a lot of respect is, you got to put a lot of respect on yourself, because you've created a lot of belief. I'm not saying that nobody else has, but you are part of the door that got open for the young kids to believe in yourself, that you can be something
100%.
and that you can do it. But you don't
100%.
always. Sometimes it's good to have people there that can support you.
Yeah.
But they don't always need to parent you. You understand? Sometimes you just got to walk myself. But you know what? If I fall, you're there for me. You get me? Kind of thing. Because a lot of us older, we do take away a lot of your independence.
Yeah.
Do you understand? That's why some of you have a lot of fingers to point at us.
Yeah.
Because we didn't allow you to be men.
Yeah, exactly that. But when my mum started bumping the tune and my dad started playing it, that's when I knew, you know what? It's there, innit?
His dad's
he's not running that.
Man.
You get me?
He's a big fan of his, but obviously he wants as a dad, we all want the best for our son. But
Yeah.
you know, if my son can do something, I'm just happy that he's doing something.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because all of us, I've got love for him all day long.
Yeah.
But I will always spit the truth into him as well.
Yeah, yeah.
But the thing is, it's not that he doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's a man that, you know what? He wrote every page of his life story.
Yeah.
You know, nobody helped him write it. He did it himself. So he knows exactly what he was meant to do,
Yeah.
what I'm meant to do, when I'm
Yeah.
meant to do it. Just sometimes, you know, we kind of skip chapters.
Yeah.
You know, like
Exactly
you're
that,
meant to be
man.
that, but we skip chapters a little bit and
Yeah.
go and try to be. Like, we go from chapter 1. Let me see what's on chapter 12.
Yeah.
We forget the middle parts. That's what made chapter 12 so relevant.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So, yeah, definitely, man. Like, bruv, you got a big future, but I want to know, like, you have a big following amongst the younger generation.
Yeah.
So having a big following the way you have means that you could have an impact on the younger generation.
Yeah.
How are you going to use that presence that you have amongst the younger generation to help the younger generation?
Right now, I was trying to show the younger generation there's more to this, innit? See, the money over everything. It was just a song, now it's a brand. Gonna create it into a label. See, trying to show kids put money over everything, innit? Not literal, but it's money over this gang stuff, money over this, money over girls that just get money, get to the bag, innit? Everybody's got their own version of saying it, innit? I'm just being plain and simple. Money over everything.
But get to the bag the right way.
Yeah, well, I ain't gonna promote nothing but get to the bag, innit?
Yeah.
If you gotta get to the bag the wrong way, make sure you make it right, innit? I'll be real, innit? You can't tell people to do the right thing because people told me to do the right thing and I done the wrong thing by purpose just because I was told to do the right thing. So,
Okay.
you get what I mean? If you spread out the options,
It's the
You know
head.
what I mean?
But if you put the right things on the table, obviously there's a choice, isn't
yeah,
it?
because everyone's got a lead goal. Some people do the wrong things for the right reasons, innit?
If you chase money, you'll eventually be doing something right.
Yeah.
Because even if you start off wrong and you make money,
You're gonna build it correct.
Yeah, I mean,
it just naturally teaches you
Yeah.
business,
100%.
so you can adapt
To
to
get-
something else. So I always feel like, yeah, okay, unless you're going to fucking, you're a hitman or something.
yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's. But you understand?
If you got a dream and you gotta do
Yeah.
something wrong to get
But
it
not
right.
everybody's as fortunate as him.
No, but not everyone is fortunate as each other.
Yeah.
Like,
So, but the thing is, my thing is, yeah, he's a very fortunate guy
why'd you say that?
because, you know, is in life, yeah, from a young age, you could say you could take the wrong turning,
Yeah,
but you get to come back again.
but I thought he's built his own fortune, because you could easily say, yeah, like he obviously South London. If you understand how South London like works
Yeah.
anyway, and how the
The dynamics, yeah.
different families and that, you could have just been guilty by association.
No, of course, 100%.
So already that's not fortunate.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? There could have been certain things that were just in the way, like I said,
Gift
like,
and a curse, innit?
yeah, there's a gift and a curse. There's certain things that work on your even like you said, he went to school, went to prude school and all that.
Mm.
You know, like at that time wasn't fortunate, innit? You know what I'm saying?
No.
So it's like you have to go through things in order to even put yourself
Yeah,
in a place where people think that your thing is
literally that.
yeah. It looks, you made it look easy. And because you made it look easy, and that's why I say, even the brief conversation I had, like the fact that they traveling so young as well is a big example to people their age, because I feel like traveling is one of the biggest things that changes your mindset.
Yeah, 100%.
And the fact that he does a lot of that and shows his peers that,
Yeah.
I always thought that was a good thing.
That's
'cause
one
thought-
thing that man tries to do a lot. I think, I don't know who got me into travelling, but I've probably got to thank my mum for that, innit? But
Yeah.
that's one thing that's got me, like, made me
And both
feel
of you, you're always
how man can stay out the way, innit? Every year, man wasn't in the way. Every year I'd be on holiday. So it's like, that time when I'm on holiday, something always bad is always happening. So I just clocked like, bro, maybe I shouldn't just be about in summer. Every summer, I'll just try to find out. I got older, started doing it myself.
You started to put value on yourself.
Exactly that.
You see,
Exactly
your
that.
space, your existence meant something. Do
exactly
you understand?
that.
When you're
Exactly
younger, like what I was trying to say, you were fortunate. It's because we gambled too much,
Yeah.
and we just every time we got back, we'll just say, yo, it's a blessing.
Yeah.
But the thing is, not everybody gets that chance to gamble and
Yeah.
come back.
Exactly that.
But you got to do it. And the thing is, even, you know, like, nobody's feet is 100% clean.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you've still been able to be some kind of role model for the youth to look up to.
Yeah.
In like a, do you know what it is? Yeah, like it depends on how you take how they take you.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Because
Yeah.
the thing is, the you that I know,
Yeah.
you're just having fun with it.
Yeah.
But you're serious about it, but you want to make it into profession.
Yeah.
And you know what it is? You're rapping about things that you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, nobody has to. There's no right or wrong in life,
Yeah.
but we know there's consequences of life.
Yeah,
Do you understand?
100%.
So the thing is, you're just telling your story. There's nothing wrong with telling your story.
Authenticity as well.
You
Like,
understand?
you
You can't be someone that you're not meant to
Exactly
be.
that.
You can't really fool the people.
Exactly that.
You can only fool them so people can see who's authentic and who isn't.
In this
It's
day and
why
age, they will
take
drag your shit up anyway. They will drag up your past anyway. So if you hide, it's even worse.
Bruv, it's mad because the
even
thing
worse.
is, like, you try to change, somebody's sitting there with your CV. I remember in 1862,
Yeah.
you nicked this penny tree from the shop.
Literally.
You done the time, you've already been changed, you know what I mean? So I'm not saying that we're glorifying like, oh, it's okay to be that way, but you know what it is? As long as like there's a bigger picture.
Exactly
Do you
that.
understand? You've got to have
Exactly
a
that.
bigger picture. You can't just
Exactly
go
that.
through life gambling, because the thing is, every time you gamble, somebody at the house is like,
yeah, has to suffer the consequences. Yeah.
do you get what I'm saying?
100%.
So I like the fact that you understand that.
Yeah.
Whether people understand that you understand that is a different thing. Because me growing up, it was like, I understood what I was doing,
Yeah.
you know, but because I was doing it, the parents didn't think I understood what I was doing. I knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
But it was, I didn't mean to put you through this pain, but for me, it was relevant for that time
Yeah.
in order for me to be where I am today. Do you understand? Because even the journey I went through, I'm not saying it was the best journey, but the thing is, I'm in a position where now I've got what I need and I can still teach people that you have choices in life. You don't just have to go down that road. Do you understand?
100%.
But if I didn't experience it, I couldn't teach you. It's like
100%.
you know, when you're in a school and somebody's trying to tell the kid, oh, listen, that life is no good, but you're from Oxford.
Yeah. You don't know. Yeah.
You're living in a big 9-bedroom mansion. You've never, you don't even go to the shop where there's loads of people hanging outside. You can't talk to me nothing. You know what I mean? You can't tell me nothing.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
No, I'm
Anywhere
saying
you
like
go.
the snobby areas. Like, you know, it's like you wouldn't dare wear trainers with trousers. You know what I mean? There's funny people there.
I know what you mean. Though.
Yeah, but you see what it is. So like, you know what it is? People just have to understand him for who he is, and not try to put their expectations on him. Because that's where I think that's where the problem comes. And then kids kind of defy that. Because you're trying to make me into something that you want, but I'm not trying to be what you want. I'm trying to be me. Love me for me, and that's why a lot of kids, like, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, but the thing is, you create so much pressure on them by trying to mold them into something that they can't be or they don't want to be, and the thing is that they end up just running away.
Yeah.
Within a
Do you get what I'm saying?
Conversations, you have like a set of conversations, and different conversations will help people in different ways. And that's why I say, like, you know, like, even how as you're having a conversation with Trips, it's just about like him explaining his journey through music and his experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That in itself will have a lot of gems that will allow the youth to understand things. I feel like a lot of times people have these conversations, they try to gear into sainthood.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
all saints now, and we're going to talk from a saint's perspective. Like, you know, like a lot of just telling people the experiences and the things that you're going through, just trying to pursue something.
Yeah.
You know, within that story in itself, you realise there's so many gems of survival in there. You know
Definitely.
what I mean? Things look easy because you make them look easy.
Literally.
But if you knew what it really takes to even just continue to do the music, just continue to survive, just continue to thrive.
Yeah.
Even to do the things that we want to do, like I'm saying, like go on trips and do
Yeah,
things like that.
literally.
Yeah. So
Normal
it's
stuff. Normal stuff were harder to do because I'm known.
Yeah.
So it's like, can I do that? Are you gonna frown upon me to do that? It's mad. I'm getting nicked for just being bait because I've got to move a certain way because I'm bait, because I don't know if you're generally coming to spud me, or if you're coming to you might be coming to really harm me, innit?
Yeah.
I don't even know you, so it's like, yeah.
Can't really embrace fans.
Do you get what I mean?
Man's coming to show love.
COVID's probably the best thing. You can
Yeah.
wear a mask everywhere now. Now I've got back to normality. I've actually done stuff I've never done in my life, bro. I never used to get on the train.
Yeah.
Like, I got on the bus the other day, like, for no reason, because I wanted to.
to.
You get me? Could have got on the cab, got on the bus, put on my COVID mask. I know what I mean? It's just,
Don't you start, you know, when
Yeah, I
you
mean-
sit down and think about how real life is, you know, like
no,
you're almost like a tourist in your hometown.
exactly that.
Because
Exactly
when you get into a world, it's kind of like, you know, the privileges that you get just to go to the shop and you can't
Yeah.
do these things no
Yeah.
more.
Even like I said, there's the mentality of
You just can't do the basics.
Yeah.
You can't do it.
When I just got on the bus and I said, man, I put myself like made years when I didn't get on the
Yeah,
bus. You know?
same.
No.
So when I got onto a bus, it was like, and I was like, man, I almost felt like I was a kid again.
It's
Yeah.
just calm,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it
It's
was
out the
calm.
back and that.
Yeah. But you see where
Yeah.
these little things like you associate with a risk just
Yeah,
doing, you know, the normal
exactly
things that
that.
people
Exactly that.
get up every day to go to work, get on the
Exactly.
bus, you know, you're even your young
Exactly
cousins
that,
and family
bro.
getting on the bus every day.
Yeah.
But oh no, I can't go.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not gonna lie. I from November 15th, 96, I never touched public transport because it was too bait for me.
Yeah.
It was too bait for about good 20 years. I refused. Oh no! I just, you know, today I just can't be getting on and fighting on the bus or fighting. On, it's just long. Cab, and I start to realise, like, wow, these men are eating, you know. These men are eating, you know. They built like
Facts.
kingdoms back in their countries, you know. While I'm
Facts.
out of my pocket.
Yeah.
I'm like, bruh. But normal people, you get in, and then you start to, you know, we start to isolate ourselves.
Exactly that.
And then we start to, you know, the stigma that comes with being attached to a certain life.
Yeah.
We actually put it on ourselves as well because
Exactly.
we isolate ourselves, and then we now try and make ourselves into them people that we're trying to avoid being.
Yeah.
Because look, they don't go on the street, so we don't go on the street. They don't go on the buses,
Yeah.
so we don't go on the buses.
Yeah.
So we fit the criteria.
Yeah.
So when we get labelled the same, now we got our noses up. But we've created this for ourselves as well. Do you
Exactly
understand? Because we can go on the bus.
Yeah.
Jay-Z and them lot they get on
You get on the bus, you're
they
not
get
gonna
on the
see
train
no one because
in
everyone
New
thinks they
York.
can't get on the bus.
In New York.
Yeah.
That's true.
How the hell is Jay-Z? We're all
Trust me, bro.
like, if he can get on, bruv, we can all get on the bus.
Of course we can.
Do you understand?
But we gave our own stigma to it, so it's our own fault.
But the thing is, and sometimes we give our names even more props than it deserves as well.
Exactly that.
No,
That's the
real. No, that's bruv. Is that
That's the
the
one.
real
No, that's
story?
the one still.
Oh no, we're
That's the
too
one.
bad, so we can't go in that
That's
thing.
the one.
So we create that, you know,
That's
that
the one.
the extra energy. Nah,
I'm thinking
man.
that he's really
Are
looking
you
for me.
mad? Man can't be on the bus and all that. Like you're doing all of this. Like, go on the bus.
Someone
It's
said to me-
cheaper.
So, I can't remember who said it. Someone said, when you're younger, you have imaginary friends. And when you're older, you have imaginary enemies.
But
Facts though.
But no, it is. Because you get on that, you get like, see, look, you now, like you don't know who's a fan and who's an enemy.
Yeah.
But the thing is, that's created because you have something that the average person doesn't have.
Yeah.
You have an interaction that
Exactly
the average
that,
person
yeah.
doesn't have. Because I can walk down the road and everyone's saying hello, and I'll say like hello, and I was saying it earlier. I'm like, yeah, hello. I'm like, where do I know you from?
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
Like, have I done something?
Yeah.
That's the instantly that comes in my head.
Yeah.
Bro, have I done something? Like, where does he know me? Because sometimes they say hello and then you don't respond and they're standing there looking at you. And I'm like,
Yeah.
Frank, I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, oh my God, not today, bro. But the thing is, I've created a whole beef.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking,
Yeah.
that he takes the first step, he's
he's done.
gone. He's gone. If he gets near my trainers, he's gone. But the thing is, this guy, and then like, you alright, mate? How's your brothers? I'm like, huh? But you create a whole beef in your head just because that little pause. Because that little pause makes you vulnerable.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you understand? And then we start to realise, like, you know, this big exterior we got around ourselves. It's not as big as we think it is because there's a lot of vulnerability.
Yeah.
Because if you're that powerful, you don't have to really worry like that.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Because people know your power, so they know where to step and where not to step. Do you understand? Yeah. But the thing is, we have that little vulnerability. Even the toppest of gangsters, they live with fear.
Yeah.
Because the deeper you're in it, the more fear you have. Because you don't know, even the one sitting beside you, like, you hold a gun to your shadow. That's how deep it is.
No, it's real shit.
Your hands moving, your shadow's moving as well. Wait, that's a bit too much, you know? Because it's deep like that. You get what I'm saying to you, bro?
Real shit.
You become so paranoid. And like, I'm saying, like, so, as you, that's why I'm saying to you, like, how do you cope, bro? Because on a day-to-day basis,
it's normal.
do they come to you when you're with your family and all that?
I'm telling you, you see how you just recognize me? I didn't know him. You get what I mean? You could have been anyone. Did you get me? Do you see what you done straight away? Your face. Well, I don't know what that means.
You didn't know.
Do you get what I mean?
You had to take 10 seconds to realise.
You get my point?
It's cool. Yeah.
That's what it boils down to.
Yeah. But you see, when you enter that music world, you got to kind of expect this though. You got to be prepared for it.
That's the difference.
There will be more fans than enemies. Trust and believe that.
What?
But in the UK, we don't get to see them.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, because
the fans, you're not gonna see all of them because the fans are not even mostly in London. They're out of London. The people in London that know me or that would know of me, that can have a conversation with somebody that knows me, they're not gonna want to be a fan because they feel like, raw, but my brethren knows you, so why would I want to be a fan? Nobody wants to be a fan of someone they know. Everybody wants. It's weird like that. But, yeah.
You think because in a music game, although we have a lot of fans, we still gravitate to the people that are relatable to the music that we're trying to portray, and then it becomes more. It's more like it's more like a competition than a thing. Because if I like you, you're doing the same kind of music, you'll be listening to me, and like we're taking notes. Oh, that was all right.
But you see what it is now in this day and age, man will just not listen to you. Man will act like you don't exist. The more I act like you don't exist, the more I don't have to take you in. If you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Because
as well,
I know you.
Yeah.
I'd rather act like I know you than act like I support you.
Yes.
If I know you, I don't have to support you. That's how people think.
Yeah.
If I know you, I don't have to support you because I know you.
So you don't think like the brothers can be real to another brother if he takes that step up.
This is what's wrong with the music thing, yeah? It's not even jealousy. Some people are who they are. They was that person before they started rapping. So then now they get to that person.
Just putting your life on the instrumental.
You get me? They don't know how to be a real guy because they're in a position to be a real guy. They don't. That's not their calling.
So how do you deal with the stardom though?
What I mean by it, see, like when he says that he was that guy beforehand,
yeah.
What he means again, like a lot of times we just throw everything in one gumbo, but it's not like charisma.
Yeah,
that's what you've got. You know, like he's got swag.
Yeah,
that's what he's got.
Yeah.
He's got
exactly that.
That's what he's got. He's got. He knows how to. He's good with these. There's exactly a lot of. There's a combination of things, but people just look at it as rapper.
Yeah.
They don't understand why they're jealous of certain man. Why they're not jealous of certain man. People are jealous of certain man because everything you do works.
That's what it is.
Like fuck you, bro.
But I just you see.
We let you get there, and then it's like, what can I do?
Yeah.
Some people feel like if they make you get somewhere, there's no space for them.
Thank you.
Or maybe because they might think in their head, I was supposed to get there myself.
Yeah.
Why am I helping you now?
Yes.
Would you have helped me? But you never gave me that chance. You know what I mean?
And that's really bad in the culture because do you know what is in the culture? It's like a big family because everybody's doing the same thing.
Yeah.
You have and like your labels or whatever, they're like the parents, the teachers of the thing. But everybody, ultimately, when you go in the booth, you're doing the same thing. So everybody should like you know me, like I don't know you personally, but I'm related to you through the music.
Yeah.
So that makes us a brothers in music. We should be working towards. No, I'm saying to you like,
I'm saying you're right, but You got a million views.
People are not gonna.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying but people should be working like that, and like people should be collabing with everyone. But the thing is, there's still in the music.
Do you know what
there's
it is,
still
though?
a
It's
level
the-
of like
It's the
he can't be up there and I'm not up there.
it's the status. Yeah.
Some
More.
people feel they're too big to help
It's the
work with
status
people as well.
and it's the status, somewhat the fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
you
the
think-
labels.
as well.
The labels are the biggest
Labels
people in
love
it.
that
Because once you
They
put,
love that,
once someone's in a label, they'll make you feel
Do you
like
think
you can't make music with other
does
people.
areas
If you get what I
areas
mean.
of postcode have anything to do with it as
Yeah,
well?
areas and postcode got the most to do with it. But even that, if you're two real guys, from opposite postcodes, you can make a song if you want.
Yes, that's right.
If as long as if you're as real and he's as real as nobody can tell you nothing, innit?
'Cause it's music, innit?
Depends who you are, innit?
It's
as
music.
a person. Yeah,
It's because it's music.
Yeah.
It's not
Whether
roadside.
people
Genuinely
chat to
music.
you or not. It's like people, certain man are snitches, but if man can't chat to them, they. Do
you get what I mean?
They're not gonna
Man
even
still, yeah.
confront
Do you
them.
get what I mean?
You know what I'm
Exactly
saying?
that.
Mm.
Exactly that.
But certain man, so if they're gonna go and do tunes, there's certain man that go to jail, and they're the ones that started the beef. Why everyone's beefing?
Exactly
and they're
that.
all in jail.
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah. Do you get me? The certain man that just,
You see, it's wild, you know how
Yeah.
these things are, you know.
But also imagine like training. It's like having a fight. You see when a boxer loses a fight, you know why he's so upset? Like he's been training.
for
So
yeah.
when a man's been doing up bare music and booth and videos,
Yeah.
and he's got 20 videos out and not one of them got a million.
Yeah.
And you put out one video and you got a
Yeah.
million. Like
Yeah.
even if he doesn't want to, he hates you, bro.
No, but do you know what it
Sometimes.
is as well? Some people
see
don't
it.
know what direction they want, innit?
No,
Because
facts.
even that, views only matter to people who want views.
Yes.
You get me? Some people don't want views. That's why there's some men that are very calm, being an artist they are,
Yes.
with their little fan base, or not even their little fan base, because that even sounded mad.
No,
That's
I-
even the thing. What we will do, we will call it little fan base and little
Yeah,
and things like that.
facts.
When
Play down
that's
our
what
thing.
he wants. My man just wants his set core fan base of only people that listen to him that will do anything for his music,
Yeah.
not the fan base of
And
people
I
that
find that
are just taking it in.
That's real, though.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Because you have a million fans, yeah?
Yeah,
You release a song. How many of them million people buy
exactly
your
that.
song?
Exactly
Because
that.
you're not gonna make a millionaire. You're not gonna be a
that.
millionaire off.
No,
but according to your likes,
another guy's not
you
gonna
should
think
have
that, though.
a
That's what I'm
views.
saying. Like he knows
But
that.
they don't
Yeah.
do it. Some people are just literally
No,
just
but
watching for the sake of it.
it's the what you're trying to go down. Some people don't want to be musicians. Some people just want to be bait. Some people just want to be famous.
Facts.
Some people just want to be rich. But music is the way that they're gonna get it.
Or do you
Some
think-
man actually like music. I'm a musician. I'm an artist. I like music. I want to make different kind of songs. I want to make a country song at some stage of my life. I want to. You get what I mean?
Yeah, no, you're
Some
right.
man
you know?
just want to get here, get famous, and rather have a little exit plan with a little bag and whatever. It just
No,
depends what
you're
you're
right.
on, innit?
Because even some people, I listen to some music today. I'm like, bro, you just come on there just to say the most garbage that
get
you
it?
could have just said to the
get it?
geezer, but because you didn't have the balls, you
get
just wanted to go on the instrumental to do it. Because
get it?
you're chatting the most crap
it?
right now. I'm gonna do the. You've just
but-
given yourself 12 life sentences,
get
but you
it?
could have just done this on the phone or in person.
There's
I'm
a-
not saying that you should do that, but I'm saying to you, but you're just chatting even more. And the
Yeah.
thing is, you're doing it and it's getting viewed by everyone, and
Yeah.
you're creating a bigger passer
Yeah,
than
yeah.
it needs to be.
Yeah,
Do you understand? It's like music, yes, it's for everybody to, but I don't think music should have it should still have like a censorship.
Yeah.
You know, like see certain people are just going there just to cause trouble. You shouldn't be allowed to just be
Yeah.
given that platform to do it. Just like
chat rubbish.
You know, you
Yeah,
go on
yeah.
people go on podcasts and tell you like, oh, it's okay to be this and it's okay to be that. You shouldn't be having that platform because when somebody wants to do the right thing,
Yeah.
you don't get that platform.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
If
But
you start
that-
being a conscious rapper now,
with
no
all this
one in-
stuff,
no one's
that's how it
interested.
works, though, innit?
you don't get a platform.
The
Anything good, you don't get a platform for it.
No, they don't need it.
No, they don't want you to go. But the thing is, even if you could, even like sometimes you lot are doing, okay, you're doing better.
yeah,
Yeah, we class it as doing better.
Yeah.
Yeah, even to a degree, they don't even want you to do better unless you conform to a
in a
certain
certain way, innit? Yeah,
certain
yeah.
way, or
Yeah.
you're spitting about certain things.
Yeah.
The minute the world knows you for spitting, like say, all right, I'm a street rapper. All I do is spit street. The minute you turn around now, they're thinking like, bro, what's going on with this geezer?
Yeah,
this song didn't get the same love as this
Yeah,
song. No,
100%,
like,
100%.
right, he's fallen off.
100%.
Oh, no, you know what I mean?
100%.
Maybe I'm in my spirit right now. I
that's how
just
they
want
control it.
to, I want to spit
Yeah.
some. They don't allow growth in music.
But
They
it's
do, but you know, where it happens.
Once
you
you're,
kinda-
yeah.
you have to be up there for them to accept your growth.
Or you have to be saying what I would say. You would have to be pushing the same message from the start to the
From
end.
the start to the end.
Because you
Yeah.
could be saying whatever mixed in this message,
Yeah.
but now it's on a different spectrum. But it's the same message.
Yeah,
So it's like you're the
remember,
same guy, innit?
Remember when you were saying before, like, like, it's no point in me just saying, "Oh, this," because people are gonna judge me on what the thing is. It's just like that. Your album, your first album, your first 5 tracks are street. Then you want to come put gospel in it, bro.
You have to
listen. You're
have
confused.
your thing
mate.
about you, innit?
You're
You know what I
confused. You can't just be
It's not good.
drilling down the whole world, and now you want to be telling us about.
It's not that you can't change. It's just how you do it. Like
Yeah.
I say to you, like there's certain people that's changed, and we might accept how they've done it. Like I don't know, say like Fabulous. We watched Fabulous's growth over the years, and like I like Fabulous's growth. I
No,
like what he talks
I
about
think
now.
I think he's hard. But the thing is, he became established where he had a fan base. So even if he changed, they still love him for Fabulous.
I know what you mean.
You get what I'm saying to you? But if you're not established and you're getting established and you have a fan base, you see, like, you have 1 million views for telling them you're doing the most crud.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Your next, when you put next video coming out, they're instantly expecting the same kind of thing.
But this is my thing. You don't deserve another 1 million views if you're not doing that same crud.
Yeah.
Because you've come on this tone. Some man are actually sick in the head, and that's all they want to do, be cruddy. So leave that for the person that wants to be cruddy to get their 1 million views off cruddy. You get your 1 million views off what you do, and let the other person get their 1 million. There's
Look at Rams.
like a million genres.
You have to
out
be
there, bro.
real to yourself.
Do you get what I mean?
Rams came out, got his 1 million views of barking. Yeah.
Do you get?
And thing on barking, and then people got at him so much because he wasn't making tunes that were hardcore. That now he's on bare drill tunes.
Do you get?
Not getting no 1 million views.
Do you get?
But that's what I'm saying to you. But I'm saying to you, they don't. People remember the first impression that you give to the people is what they hold you with.
Yeah.
So if you're that guy, be that guy. Don't sell us a dream because it took us time to get to know you as this person. Do you understand? Now you want to come and be someone else.
Yeah.
Ja Rule came out hella cruddy.
It's growth though as well, isn't it?
They came out cruddy, 50 and Ja Rule.
Yeah.
But remember, Ja Rule was still spitting a little in there, even then. Every fuck needs it. He still kept it a little bit grizzly there, but he just had a little bit of like. Everybody can love me, innit? You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? I'm still on the street, but I like nice shoes. You know what I mean? He kept it.
But the people, the crowds that is like he was talking about, you know, the ones that are not from like London or not from.
Yeah, they'll say that he's watered down. Yeah.
No, they wouldn't. They're just enjoying the music.
Yeah. It's only the people close that will,
But you see the ones, but the ones that embraced him in the beginning when he was, they're thinking like, right, what's wrong with him?
Yeah.
Oh, now he's trying to be a Drake, or he's trying to be this one, he's trying to be that. No, I'm just trying to be me. This is me. I'm more than just. There's more than one chapter to my life story.
Yeah.
You understand?
That's what I'm saying. Like growth, it can work if it's done right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But I think in your album, when you're making an album, you said show you on your album.
Yeah.
So people get to know you.
Album.
Don't.
Who makes albums?
No, but I'm just saying, like, even like your catalog, like show you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's
100%.
more to than I'm a street guy, but I'm not just about street.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you understand? I can show you everything, even though I'm in the street. But no, there's more to me than what you see. You understand?
100%.
Now I'm intrigued. What else has he got to him? Now he's doing something. Oh, let me see the way he words this. Because now I'm not looking at him from the street perspective. I'm looking at how lyrical he is.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Because Nas will spit you a song that is like the message, crazy.
Yeah.
Then he'll tell you, I know I can. But now it's a completely different thing. But you're looking at the way he's flowing with the lyrics, the delivery, the message. It's crazy. But the thing is, it's the same. But the thing is now you're looking at it from a more grown perspective because he's spitting more grown.
Yeah.
And now you've got a different audience that people can relate to. So the thing is, and that shows you that you're a complete artist because you don't have to be one way.
One thing that I can say is good about younger people is that they won't allow you to stay neither. You know, like
100%.
they won't allow you to.
Yeah.
If you're an older person chilling around them or trying to do what they're doing, they'll tell you you're washed.
Yeah, 100%.
That's the thing. Like a lot of people don't
100%.
discuss this. That the youngers will
100%. Yeah, no, it's true. It's real shit.
Bro,
but you see that
they'll inject you.
they're-
They'll inject you.
they're not
themselves.
easy, you know.
No, they're not, and they'll
It's
tell
real
you
stuff.
you're just not supposed to be doing this anymore.
Yeah.
You see what when we used to embrace everyone like right, Skinny Man's like 900 and he's still rapping, but he's one of the hardest to ever do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you understand? And I'll say Skinny's hard because I
Yeah.
grew with this geezer. He's hard,
Yeah.
and you like the other rappers and like right. But when we say 900 because he's been doing it from early morning. But he's like right. People say like, nah, Skinny, you're too old. No, this is him.
Yeah, yeah.
Rap is him.
It's him, yeah.
Do it till you go. He probably.
But I'm not even talking about rap. I'm talking about more street
I'm
shit.
just
and,
like,
and
in
street,
general,
street
like,
rap
but
and street shit. Yeah,
people
If you're
embrace
too-
it.
If you're too old in them environments, yeah, again, and you're not trying to bring something good, or
Yeah,
you're trying to show that
exactly that.
elevation, the youngers will tell you about yourself.
Yeah.
Man. People don't talk about that. They don't tell you how much everyone's gonna like. Oh, the oldest can just come and
Yeah.
No, that's old.
It's not that anymore. Still, it's not that no more. Still, everyone's got a voice now. Oldest voice is probably not even as fucking.
You saying Vinta and Water, yeah?
It's not even. Yeah. It's not even as strong as the youngest voice. I'll tell you that for real.
I think like, how old are you?
24.
24.
Mm.
See, like, I'd say from the generations like 26, yeah, and underneath, yeah,
Mm.
these lot made a bit more money than I did.
Yeah, exactly
I'm not
that.
being- I'm not one of the only people that admit it. I'm
Exactly
just saying
that.
as a general. I'm not saying, oh, you or that guy.
Exactly
or,
that.
Oh, he made. No, these man knew how to grind a bit better than our generation.
David, I don't think we made more money. I think you lot made more money,
No.
but we made more money in the right way. If you get what I mean,
Bro,
like people more have
You see, like
grinds.
It was a lot of talk in my generation. I can tell you this
Yeah, but
because I filmed.
you lot was licking it and that. You lot was actually
no, they're licking
getting
it, but licking it,
money in abundance one time.
but that's not good enough.
Yeah, but if you were smart, you made something from it.
No, but most man went to jail, fam.
Bro,
For it. I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
I know what you mean. I know what
I'm
you
just
mean.
saying, even when
bruv,
we did get
making
given
a
club-
million and sitting down for 20 years, you haven't made a million, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you get what I'm saying to you?
100%. No,
You haven't
100%.
made a million
100%.
because there's canteen to pay for it.
Yeah,
They haven't said
no,
to pay for
100%.
it.
All I'm
You haven't
saying
made a
is,
million.
yeah, bottom
But
line,
you lot, I'm not
made-
glorifying it,
trust
but
me, bro, you lot made.
they were advanced.
Yeah,
There's more money in circulation. I know what you mean.
No, but you're
Yeah.
advanced because you lot got
our
onto.
generation was a bit more gas. Don't say we didn't see
Yeah,
money.
yeah,
It's not
yeah,
money.
yeah,
Do you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? But I'm saying I saw the way the younger generation,
Yeah.
and I even had arguments with my brethren. I'm like, bro, we wasn't sitting on 50 grand at 17.
Yeah.
Don't lie.
Yeah.
Like some of these youths are sitting on like they're sitting on these
Proper
that-
people, yeah.
But
Yeah.
do you know is the younger kids as well, yeah? Like they've had a lot of teachers, older generation that they can learn from the mistakes
yeah.
that they've
I
learned
get
from
what
as
you
well.
mean though, yeah.
That have been
That
passed
too.
down. So
That's the
the thing is,
whole
you've got
point. That's
generations,
it.
generations of
Yeah.
mistakes and mistakes and mistakes,
That's
and now
right.
you can.
You
and
know
now
what
you're,
not to do.
And now you're
100%.
more exposed to other options of making money, like trading,
Yeah,
crypto, this
exactly
and that.
that,
Like
yeah.
when I was growing up, crypto, what was crypto?
Yeah.
I'd never even heard of this
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
But the thing is, these things have been around since I was growing up.
Yeah.
But the thing is, we only knew one way. You know what is when you go out your door, this is what you had to do to make money. You had
Yeah.
two options. This or A or B.
Yeah.
That's all you had. But now there's like thousands of ways to make money.
Yeah.
You
if you're
do
not
not
making money,
Yeah,
there's something wrong with you.
Like you don't even
If you
have
get
to
what I
be
mean.
doing
I think
badness. You can still make money in other ways
Yeah.
as
There was
well.
a level of too much, a lot of talk in our generation.
Yeah.
Sometimes you create a generation of people that are what you're saying you are.
Yeah.
You feel me? I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of people don't understand that we've done that as well. Like a lot of liars in
Yeah,
our generation.
yeah,
I'm not saying
yeah,
that
yeah,
Some
yeah.
people weren't doing it.
Yeah.
The-
No, it was.
Yeah.
No,
But what I'm
100%, I know what you
saying is
mean.
that, Yeah, you end up making the reality.
You're
of what
bad and you
talking
really
about.
were.
Yeah.
You're talking all this talk, then these that are listening to you become that.
Yeah, exactly that. All the stories, the fake stories the olders used to tell.
You understand?
That was their fake, false reality. Man made it man's real reality. I get
You
that
understand?
part. I get that part still.
Yeah.
All the money they spoke about making,
Do you
you went and
understand?
gone and made it
He
still.
gets exactly
I
what
get
I
that
mean.
part.
Yeah.
I get that part.
It's rap, innit?
Yeah.
They're
I get that
rapping.
part
They're
still.
rapping
Yeah,
to you.
yeah.
You know, they created a
100%.
character.
100%.
You know, a super character that did all of this. But the
Yeah.
thing is, that's how they portray themselves out there. But half of the people didn't really be out there
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
You might have been linked to people that were out there like that.
Yeah.
But you know, when they went through something, they'll come back and sit down. Oh, bro, do you hear that story?
Yeah.
Now you take that
Yeah,
story.
yeah,
You
yeah,
were
yeah,
there.
yeah.
When they're not around, you were the main guy that did everything.
Yeah,
Do you understand?
Exactly that.
You're the one who
Exactly
fought 10
that.
people off. But the thing is, You weren't even there, B.
Yeah.
And those people are the worst.
They're the worst, but the thing is, they'll tell you.
Certain dialogues.
But the thing is,
Those are the
remember,
people-
they're the ones that tell the kids.
Those are the people that
Because
get
the
there.
thing is, they're not going
Do
to
you get
tell
what I
it
mean?
around their peers that were there to say you weren't there, but they'll tell the
Yeah.
kids that are ready to listen.
Yeah.
So now you're looking at this geezer like he's somebody,
Nah.
and you want to be like him but better.
You just explained the whole rap game.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what the rappers are.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And that's what it's always the guy that's not supposed to get it.
Yeah.
But he just wanted it, innit?
Yeah.
He tried harder than the guy that was supposed to get it. So he actually got it.
Yeah.
And now he's there. You can't blame him for being him. Because he's an idiot. He's always been an idiot. So you can't blame him for now being a rich idiot.
Facts.
And as someone that's in the light, he's always been that guy, innit? So
Yeah, and the more you
It's
get
just-
bullied,
you just
the
have
more
to-
you'll do anything to get
exactly that.
contract comes
Exactly
your way.
that.
Ta, 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 ta.
Exactly that.
Are you mad?
Yeah.
Take me. Take me
Yeah.
away from the hood. God, they're bullying me.
Do you get what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
And get there now and everybody says, oh, he's fake, man, he didn't do this and he's a neek and but he's always been a neek and he's always been fake. But you're only saying that now because he's got something that might benefit you.
Yeah.
And
He's got bread,
you don't really want to do it by yourself, so you want to bread off his thing. But you don't know what he's had in the back of his mind from before he even got to music. If I get anything, I'm not giving you nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I'm not even coming back around.
That's exactly what it is, this music thing.
Hmm.
So, yeah, it's like, you get to learn a lot of characters doing this shit.
Yeah.
Let me do music.
Do you think music has an impact or a part to play in the way the minority of the youths that are doing this crazy behaviour
Yeah, most definitely.
act?
Most definitely. But music's got a part to play in it because, as they say, like what you take in, you're gonna absorb some of it at least. In it, there's some guys that are very good youths, but they just have a mindset. They're not taking the violent side of it, but they're taking the mindset side of it. So they actually think that they can't go here and they have to have a knife and whatever when no one's on. You don't have no.
That's a good.
You don't have no pagans. You don't have
create,
no.
like he said, you create enemies.
Do you get it? But as well, it's a bit mad because this generation, being from where you're from, will make you a part of something, even if you're not a part of something.
Yes,
You're just from where you're from. So there's good youths that are from the ends. They're actually from the ends. You can't take it away from them because they live in the ends all their life.
Yeah.
They like they see the exact same thing that man sees.
Yeah.
They're going through the exact same thing. They've got to run when shots are busting, just like anybody else has got to run, but they just don't care. Yeah, they're just not going to school. Like, they're not glamorizing it or nothing like that. But they will get drawed out, and now they have to prove their point because
Do you think there's like a, you know, when you grow up in a, see, like you're saying, like we're from a certain area.
Yeah.
Like I grew up in a certain area, so
Yeah.
like good or bad in that area.
Yeah.
People live their life normally, but
Yeah.
when you're in that area, I felt like I had to
Yeah.
represent my area.
Yeah, exactly that.
So even if I'm not about it, I had to become about it.
Yeah.
Because I'm from this notorious area.
Exactly
Do
that.
you understand? So if I'm from, prime example, I use Brixton for example. Brixton is known for being a bad area.
Yeah.
So I can't be soft in Brixton,
Yeah.
even though I don't want to be
Yeah.
part of it, but I have to.
Even
like, I
if you
feel
are
like
soft, you're somewhat hard.
there's like a
to another,
there's like a pressure,
someone
like,
else, somewhere else.
I can't let down
Yeah.
my side. I can't.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
feel like that?
It's not about letting down your side. It's about
You can't let
it's letting down yourself.
Yourself,
If you get what I mean?
yeah.
Because everybody's on something, somewhat. Even if you're not on nothing, you're on something. So it's like,
So do you
can
think?
I be comfortable with like? It's not even that, because sometimes people, they're normal in their head, but you know when you go out to another area now, you've got this Brixton normalness. Well, you're not fully normal.
Yeah.
You're a Brixton normal.
Yeah.
You're a youth from Brixton, but you're normal. So like you're still more of a tug than me.
Yeah.
But like you're normal. You don't think you're bad, but you actually are bad.
But in your
Like,
area, do you feel like there was like a mindset that you had to be growing up?
not specifically, but yeah, innit? Because it's you had no choice kind of thing, innit?
Yeah.
Like, man's getting shot. These youths are running. They're not running at me, but I'm walking to the shop, and I'm walking into that running. If I don't run and I get caught, I might be the one that's dead. Like, so it's like, do you get me? Yeah, it's one of those ones. It's more. certain people turn bad more from defending themselves than being on the offense, if you go. I mean, some men have never done nothing in their life, but they've ran 50 times. So like, not even like that on an idiot thing. They've ran 50 times because they've got caught up in some stuff. And now I'm not gonna run again. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm not running again. I've ran too many times. I'm not running again. I don't want to run again. Or I've come to the realization that this next time I might not be able to run. I might get caught. So now I need to have it.
You have
so
to
now
be,
it's like
cool.
Yeah, that person that didn't have it ends up having it, and now
it's true because a lot of
sometimes the late bloomers are the worst.
Yeah, you get it.
And a lot of kids like you say, like you could be on your way to school or just doing anything, and somebody just approaches you on where you from, and you say, I'm from this area.
Tell your truth, and then you get me.
Now you're in a beef with somebody, and the thing is, like, somebody will deal with you like that. But the thing is, you need to be dealing with the people from that area that you have a problem with.
But you see what
I'm just a person. My mum lives in the area, and the house is in the area.
In this day and age,
now you've made me into something that I didn't ask to be because of the way you dealt with me. Because I live in the area.
I'm gonna tell you a but now. The only thing that's different in this day and age, I'll say more this day and age, kind of my age group as well, still. But these youngers, like younger than me, they're the same ones that are on anonymous accounts chatting rubbish online. Do you get it? Yeah. So they know they're not bad, but they have an alter ego. Yeah. They have a whole nother character that they are online. Yeah. So they are kind of bad. They know that they chat shit on your page last night. Yeah. And they said some stuff that might have actually hurt your feelings. Yeah. Like they've gone out their way to find out some of your secrets or something about you so they can say it to you, and these are the same people that will see you in real life, the same little boy that will see you every day and salute you, and do you get what I mean? But that's the same little boy that's telling all your business. It's the same little boy that lives in the block that was standing outside chilling outside, that is listening to all our business and typing it up online. So
it's like they like, do
you get what I mean?
Like, do you know what is, I don't want to say it, but it's like, you know what, our generation was the last of, it's like, it's not that like when we grew up, there was sort of a loyalty meant everything, family meant everything. Do you understand? Like
exactly that.
His mum is my mum.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Your mum is my mum. Do you know what I mean? His mum is, auntie. But you see now, you lot growing up, it's like
loyalty and unity. Is way stronger in poverty.
Yeah.
When everyone starts getting their own money.
People's eyes are open to a lot more though as well, innit? So there's a lot more reasons to not respect someone, if you get what I mean. Whereas before, man has to respect man's orders. There's a big man, they're crackheads and that, but man respect you. Like, I don't know you smoke crack. I'm not gonna go that deep into your I know what I mean, bro. It's real shit, bro. There's men that are older than man that were crackheads, bro. I don't know that crack was normal in their age. So do you get what I mean? Like,
crack was like smoking weed.
Do you get my point? So
thing, because
man would actually be taking in what they're saying.
Bucky is like, big guy, he was big in the game, but the thing is, he just smoked one too many of the wrong spliffs, and then he turned funny. So like, when I used to see him, I'm like, right, Bucky, and I'm thinking like, and I couldn't look at him as like, oh, he's a waste man, because the thing is, in his time, he was the guy,
and man knows him. Do
you know what I mean? I know him, but the thing is, do you know what is? I can't look down at him, because at any moment, it doesn't have to be that spliff, but you could be put in that situation. I lost my brother. That could have been like a crack spliff to me, and then I just fall down. I'm a waster now. What am I a waste now because I lost my brother? But people can't deal with certain things. You know what I mean?
We ain't even had skunk that long to know if it's gonna have that effect on us. I'm not saying like the skunk that we're smoking nowadays and that we don't know where it's coming from, innit? It could be Cali, it could be somewhere else. We enjoy it for flavours, but have we seen the 10-year effects of it yet? We ain't seen the 10-year, 20-year effects.
I'm looking at Snoop Dogg and that. You get me? I'm looking at man like Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg looks calm. He looks like an idiot, but he looks calm because he don't look like when the man are doing other things. So
Snoop Dogg is our generation.
Snoop Dogg's been smoking weed for how many years?
Yeah, but he's in our generation. But the thing is, the thing is, what he was smoking was weed. What's
he smoking now?
Over the years,
he's smoking the same thing I'm smoking right now.
No, you're right.
So if he was smoking the dead thing then, and he's smoking the same thing I'm smoking now, he's calm. He must be going even more mad because he's smoking.
No, but
you know what I mean?
Over the years, they're doing anything to weed now.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
It's definitely not crack, but you get what I mean.
You see what it is now. back in the day, you'll buy weed.
There's so much science that they're
You'll buy
on the verge of it, innit?
You might buy
trying to
like
make it.
you might buy back in our day. It might be like 90% weed.
Yeah.
When you get down to the 10 years, like 20 years now, we're talking about 20 years now. The youth smoking it now.
Yeah.
There's probably about 20% of that is actually weed and whatever is made up of everything.
When Spice first came out, it was synthetic.
It's like Haribo's.
Yeah.
It's Haribo's. It's like everything's been slashed in to make it thingy.
It was legal for them to have. Like, it was synthetic weed. The spice turned into heroin, bro. Like, how does spice go from being synthetic weed into fucking heroin?
But look, you see how many like they have like now as like everything since over the years, they've just made look. There's different more ways to make money. There's more drugs exposed to everyone to have. Everything that hinders people, there's more of.
Yeah.
You see, back in the day, you had one or two options of how to do what you're gonna do. You know, if you were outside on the street, you're either a fraud man or a drug man or a robber. That's it.
Yeah.
Now you could do everything. Yeah.
All-star.
You're all-star. MVP.
It's facts.
And the thing is, and at the same time, you could do crypto. You could do trading. There's so many different ways of making money now, and that's why, like, I'm not saying the choices that we made were good back in the day, but the thing is, we stepped out for a real reason.
Yeah.
Do you understand? We stepped out for a real reason.
Everyone had an actual role. They knew what they was.
Yeah.
Because
now people don't know what they are.
Because there was limited options, and we knew that. You know what? We knew what we did, what was going to happen by taking this chance, but we had no choice because certain things in the house were so deep that we had to step out.
Yeah.
But not every situation was like that. But the thing is, we still felt like we needed more.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Whereas now, some of these kids growing up, their parents are the top shotters that were in their area at that time.
Yeah.
So they're living good. You have no reason to be outside.
Exactly that.
You're just being outside because your dad was that guy back in the name and you're living off his name and putting yourself out on the street.
Yeah.
But your dad is nice.
Yeah.
He came out of the game, you set it up and you got money. Like, but you just want to make out like I got my own money.
But
case of someone just clearly made it in the hood and
no, I'm just saying that. I'm not saying that you made it, but I'm saying to you that some of their dads are the people and like they're good now.
But
you don't need to be in the hood.
It's the journey, though, innit? It's the journey you take your kids on, innit?
Yeah, and the thing is,
if you don't show them from the jump that they're obviously gonna become you.
And a lot of kids, they study their parents through hearsay, other people. Yeah, exactly. And your dad might not share that with you.
Exactly that.
But the thing is, my dad was the man. You
exactly
know, and the thing is, you know when you hear your dad was the man, you're not gonna say it to your dad, but you know when you're outside. What my dad? You know what my dad is?
Yeah, exactly that.
And then you start morphing into your dad.
Yeah.
Instantly, you're morphing into your dad, and you're looking at your son. You're saying like, bro, I see similar. Like, where did this come from?
Yeah.
But the thing is, you haven't spoken a word. But the thing is, people don't realize once your trainers hit the road,
of course,
even if you take your trainers off, remember every footprint has a story that's coming back right back to your house.
100%.
Right back to your 100%. House. Your kids, you can't hide nothing from your kids because there's always somebody ready to tell.
Yeah. Exactly that.
Somebody's always ready to tell that same story that you've been for years. Like, the news come on. Turn it off. I might be on there.
Yeah.
I saw your dad.
And it's a hypocrite to be like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You might as well show your kids all your life. Like, that's the truth of it. Like, as much as you don't want to show them everything, they like even not like making people totally oblivious is a mad thing as well. Like, even if you have a girl and she doesn't know what you're on, and then people are coming to her yard and that.
Yeah. I think you have to be open. And me personally, I think from a grown perspective, some of the decisions I made growing up, I wouldn't do now because I believe myself. If you're in that game that deep, and you've got people, you shouldn't have a partner. You shouldn't. And if you've got kids, you shouldn't be around your kids. Do you understand? Contribute to the kids from a distance, but being around your kid now potentially draws them out. Yeah. Because the thing is, when you're out in the game, your whole job is not only to secure yourself, but it's to secure my family. Yeah. Because my family is the weakest link. Yes. Do you understand? Because why? Because they're not built like me. Yes. They're not ready for what's going to come down the door. You understand? Yeah. Because if somebody runs in my house with a gun, everybody's screaming. Yeah. And they may have to do certain things that immoral things that they have to do
Yeah.
because they're just thinking about their life. They're not thinking about, I can't do this because of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But whereas you now, do what you're doing. Do you understand? So that's why I always say, if you're in that game, you're deep in, you shouldn't have to be around your kids, because the thing is, your kids, yes, they'll miss you, but they'll imagine you're in around them and drama comes to your house when you're there.
Do you understand?
How do you explain all of that?
Yeah.
That's potential carnage, because until you can bring something positive to that table that your kids can learn from and your family can be safe, you shouldn't be around them.
Yeah.
And people might say, but listen, it's different. Imagine being in your house and people shooting out your house and your kids are sleeping, your missus is just watching a normal soap and bullets are flying through your house. It's a different ball game, bro. Because now you have to account for every bullet that ever touches any one of your family. It's your fault. It's not, oh no, this is my ops. No, it's your fault. Not your ops, because your family know you. They don't know the ops.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying to you?
100%.
Do you get what I'm saying? It's deep like that.
100%.
It's deep. It's a horrible way to think, because, you know, every kid deserves a dad, but not every kid deserves that dad. Grow up. Be better and give me the dad that I asked for. Don't give me a dad that's going to give me more problems than I can deal with.
Yeah.
You're forcing me to be a man. Sometimes kids get forced into a world because, you know what, the dad's been hit up and the dad, because you've made your son a part of your journey.
Yeah.
Now your son's been hit up. Now he feels it's his duty to go and deal with this situation.
Yeah.
It's not his business. He's 14-year-old. Sit down in your house and do your GCSEs.
Yeah.
But that's how easy you can get into a world. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So I always said that, and like I've have this discussion with friends, and some of them, but if you have kids, you should be there for your kids. I get it, but the thing is, that's very selfish.
Yeah.
It's for me, it's selfish. I don't know how people feel, but I just feel like if you're gonna give something to your kids, and your family and your missus, like they didn't sign up. They didn't sign up for no bullets.
Yeah, for that.
They didn't sign up for bullets.
100%.
Like, maybe a contract phone, but but they didn't sign up for that. It's mad, isn't it? Because the thing is, you want to be the best dad, but you can't be the best dad while you're out there.
Right, you're still outside, yeah.
Do you get what? You can't.
Yeah.
Everything you choose to live your life by is a career. So when they show, there's some people that, it's sad to say that some people know how to do the badness differently. If you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, it's crazy to say, but like you can't play the middle. Like sometimes, especially if you're on a certain thing, you better be on that way or
not. Yeah,
But
literally.
when you're in the middle, it's very dangerous
Literally.
place, and I think a lot of people, that's where it becomes the most dangerous, is when people try to play the middle.
And people deal with you the worst as well.
Yeah.
Because they don't know. You know what it is? If I think you're like that, because you've given me the impression.
Yeah.
Now, automatically, if I've got drama with you, I have to step to you according to what I believe that you are.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you could be on nothing.
Yeah.
But because you put yourself
In a
out there like
position
that,
you're like, yeah.
now I'm even panicking.
Now I got to come on super
You know
smart.
that vulnerability?
And now you're done.
That vulnerability makes you act differently, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
Because when you know somebody's a sheep, you don't even waste your time with that.
Yeah.
But when you think somebody's, you know what, it could just be somebody that just, you know, all he does is get credit card from my post and just, but he's just like, yeah, I'll roll with this and now all of a sudden, like, right, I've got beef with this man, so I have to deal with him this way. But the thing, he's just a postman.
Yeah.
But because of the way, you know what, it's
come across,
their affiliation
Exactly that.
gives them like, they go, like I was saying, they give them that cape and they become a Marvel character.
People don't ask questions no more. That's why. I think that's a big problem nowadays. People don't ask questions.
No, because you don't communicate.
Yeah, but
There's no communication.
you know, you can, like, I'm telling you, there's certain guys, you can generally ask them, what are you on? And they're going to tell you, I'm not on that.
Yes.
But you're not going to ask that guy that because he rolls with my man and he's from, it goes down to being where you're from as well. Cause man's from here, and these are his friends naturally because he's from there. He's not begging it because he wants to be bad or nothing.
So what about
he's actually from there. So then, now, before you just ask him, what's he on? You're going at him like you're going at them, but he's not on nothing.
So he says to you, like, but because he knows, so imagine that one of your friends, somebody asked him, what are you on?
Yeah.
And he says, I'm on nothing.
Yeah.
So he goes, all right, cool, leave it.
Yeah.
Now he comes to tell you, one of them guys tried to move to me, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Now, automatically, that guy that's on nothing now has to be on something.
No, because the first thing I'm gonna ask that person is, what did you do? What did you say? Because you're telling me the story. If you're here to tell me the story so calmly, with no scratch or nothing on you, there's obviously they're not onto you. So you're obviously not involved. You made this conscious decision to let them know you're not involved.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's what people think nowadays.
And
there's something wrong with saying you're not involved.
You
There's
see
nothing
this?
wrong with that.
This is what
You're
people.
allowed to not be
This
involved.
is what people, your generation and younger,
Yeah.
can learn from
Yeah,
you.
100%.
Do you understand?
100%.
Because when somebody comes to you, the normal thing to instantly do is to back your brethren.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not having that. Who was that? Da da da.
Yeah.
Then you're riding out. You're then riding out when there's no situation.
Yeah, exactly that.
Half the time there's not even a beef. It's just
Exactly
because
that.
someone told a story without telling the story.
Exactly that.
Do you understand? Because
Yeah.
my man just asked me what I'm on. Nah, my man tried to he tried to touch me, and I said I wasn't having it.
You get my point?
But the thing is, he just asked
My
you a
man just
normal
asked you
question.
what you on, but because you think you're bad and you're
can't-
not, you can't just answer him and say, "Oh no, I'm not on nothing." Like, what do you mean by that?
Yeah.
You have
And
to
you can't
answer
even
with-
go back to your friends and just say I'm on
Do you get
nothing
it?
because
Do you get
what?
it? Do you get it?
Move from here.
Yeah.
But the thing is, because you need that.
Do you get it?
So the thing is, like, it's like, bruv, because a lot of this drama today, when I sit down and see it, like today I was reading in the news this morning, a young boy was killed outside a school in Huddersfield. It shredded. They dragged the boy outside, pinned him down, multiple stab wounds. They came to him, but he died. And I'm saying that the kid was 15 years old. Like 15, what? You haven't even lived life, bro. You don't even, like, there's so many things that I could tell you that you probably haven't even tried yet.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But that's the worrying thing about today.
The ages are just getting younger and younger.
Because if they feel like it's like, not all of them, I'm talking about the minority that make up the gangs or the whatever the world they want to label it as, is they feel like they have to belong to something.
No, you know,
exactly that.
Some of them are scared to get banged in their face, man. That's it.
It's not even that
I'm
being
telling
scared.
you,
It's social media.
If it was whatever this
Social media has made it till it's not a fighting thing.
For whatever reason, it might have been a girl thing or whatever. You could have went to that school and punched him in his face.
I know,
And
but
But because the music or whatever you feel, and let me go with my shank.
no, but it's
He's
not even
in the
that.
shank with
Some of
his-
these
he's not in the-
problems,
he's not in the school with his
some of these problems are bigger than
could've
that.
went and erupted
Do you get me?
quickly.
Some of these
And
problems,
left it
but some of these problems are bigger than that. Some of these problems, it's not.
You think
You're
that's
not
the
going to
real-
punch no
I
one
know,
in their
but you think-
face.
I know, but you
Some of
think
these
that's the real
things,
Quickly school,
we don't know what that you done.
You
We
went to
don't know
school.
what these.
You could've-
We don't know what that you done
No, but
because
you
we
could've
know what these little youths do. We know that
No,
these
but
are
what
capable of doing.
Yeah.
I know what he's saying,
Yeah.
but there's certain things that you're not gonna go and punch them in their face. You're gonna go and kill them for. Or you're not supposed to, but you're gonna have that thought in your head that I'm going there. But there's some things. There's some things in the world
No, there
that
is
are
some-
willing to. Do you get what I mean?
No,
you make
I-
that choice, conscious decision.
No,
within
I
yourself,
get,
if you what I mean.
I get what you're saying because some things there's a bigger story behind
Exactly
it.
that.
But what he's saying is like there's certain things. I'm not saying that even just going to fight it out.
Yeah.
But I'm saying to you, there are levels that you can go to sort out the situation.
100%.
You don't always have to
100%.
go to knife. It doesn't always have to be a combat thing.
100%.
Do you understand? Because sometimes you see the person, in school,
Yeah,
you have an argument with somebody.
yeah,
They'll tell you, all right, we're going to fight after school.
yeah.
You know, you're going outside after school because everybody in the classroom expects to fight.
Yeah.
But you two don't want to fight.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you understand? And half the time, after you've done that, you become best friends.
Yeah.
And you don't even speak to all these people
Yeah,
that used to do the
yeah,
thing.
100%.
Do you understand? Because that shows you that we do a lot to please everybody
Everyone, yeah.
that don't really please us.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So,
Yeah.
like, sometimes half the fighting and the beefing and all that, like you said, it doesn't have to be
No, 100%. I know what exactly
because
you mean.
we like once you become part of something.
Yeah.
If 10 people carrying a knife, I can't be carrying. I cannot be the one walking with
my
empty
fist.
knife.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, there's 10 good reasons why they're carrying a knife.
100%.
So I gotta carry it because it must
100%.
whatever they're in.
Yeah.
Right, it must be deep because
Yeah.
people have seen me with them, so I have to carry it.
Yeah.
So now, if they come to me,
Yeah.
I ain't done nothing right now.
Yeah.
I have to defend myself in the way that it's the only way that I have to deal with
But
it.
that's all based on whether you want to, like, bro, you can box someone and get punched up once and
No,
bro, I'm not involved.
But who-
They're not gonna punch you up again.
No, who-
You're not. No one's doing nothing to you again
In what world, though, bro?
in this world.
Where was it? What neighborhood is this?
bro. When
That must.
alright, cool.
That must be on.
Alright,
on
cool.
computer.
There's minor.
No, I understand. what you're saying.
There's sometimes people don't talk and they just stab or they just shoot. Yeah. But more time in England, London especially, man are pulling out their things to scare you. So they're asking you a lot of questions before they're doing anything to you.
100%.
If you don't want to, like, people have this thing of not wanting to seem moist or wanting to be neat, like they feel like they're letting down themselves, so man would rather actually take a stab wound rather than saying, bro, I'm not involved. Like, I know what I mean. I know what I mean, bro.
No, what you're saying is the truth.
It's
but
both parties, if you get what I mean.
No, what you're
the
saying-
victim is as bad as the suspect because, bro, you can actually make my man not do something to you based on how you're moving. There's some guys that are gonna move like they're on it and they're not.
No, 100, no,
They're not.
No,
as soon as they get
100%.
stabbed, they're gonna snitch on you. But they acted like they was more on it than the badder man. Like, you get what I mean?
So what about the young boy that is in a circle where everybody's got a weapon? He now
move out that circle.
Yeah.
That's not hard. Stay in your house. Don't come out your house for 2 weeks or a month. Yeah. Now you're not in that circle because none of these guys are gonna check for you no more because you're not around no more. Now you're in a whole new circle. Go and buy a PS5. Go and play games online. You'll meet people you know online. There's bare ways to it. People don't want to be. People want people to give them away, but you don't want to work with the police and stuff like that, so you're not going to get away. Go and find a PS5 or go on the computer and find what you can do well, or go and read a book or go to school and stay extra hours in school. There's ways around it. Go and play football. Go to the, like, become a Muslim if you, like, there's bare ways about it, bro. If that's what you want to do, become a Muslim. Seek Islam, like, find brothers if that's what you want to do. I know what I mean. There is no solution to nothing unless
you choose to find a solution.
You get it? Because even a man's little brother can be someone else. You get me?
No,
it takes time. It takes more time than a normal person, but
100%.
everyone can.
But I just feel like a lot of these kids of the youth are in that circle I'm talking about, in that minority.
Yeah.
They're like pleasers.
Yeah.
They're pleasers. I can't be seen as lacking.
Yeah.
Because everybody's got to be the man. Remember, in a circle, you have 10 people in a gang. You're all going for that one position.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So if I stab him, you know, he's that man. He's the one we have to worry about. But the thing is, then everybody's trying to outdo one another.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Because people have got themselves into situations that they didn't really sign up for.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Just to feel secure and belong to something that you didn't really have to. And a lot of these kids, and you get to find this, is when they get in front of the judge. And the judge is telling them 25 years. And you're sitting down there, after like 6 months, you're sitting there saying like, rah. It's deep, you know, because I've done 6 years, I've done 10 years, and they're still telling me I've got 16 left.
Yeah.
I haven't seen my mum for 16 years.
Yeah.
My kid that I left that was 1 is my age when I got sentenced.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Now my kid might be doing the same thing that I'm doing.
You ain't thinking about that no more. People
no, but that's what
nowadays
I'm saying.
these youths are not even thinking about having kids. Everything is by accident. Youths are not actually having babies with girls and saying I'm gonna have a baby. Everything's by accident. Everything's more of.
But that's the whole thing.
A learning curve.
It's just like you can't. They're ready to take their risk with everything.
But it's when they want to do it when they're young. But some people generally don't know this is actually a life. You actually might die before you get old enough to realise you don't want to do this no more.
Yeah.
You get it? That's what happens in most cases. Some of these youths generally, it's cool now. In a couple years, they don't want to do it. By the time they reach my age, they don't even want to do it. Like, if you're my age, I'm 24.
But how do they?
25. If you're 24, turning 25, and you think you're bad, or you're trying to be a roadman or any sort of gang member, you're done out here because, bro, a younger youths will let man know you're done out here. Like, I'm trying to get money. Like, I'm not trying to. By the time I'm 25, I'm gonna be rich. They're saying shit like that. They're not saying by the time I'm 25. Like, come on, bro. It's
because it just shows. It's like a class. You know what I mean? You can't stay in the same class.
Yeah.
You're just aging.
People
want to
be bad
class.
at a certain age. Do you get me?
But age in the same
they just
class.
don't realise the badness is, and this gang shit is more of a actual lifestyle than just a stage
And it's like adolescence.
or a phase.
So
it's not just a phase because you might die before that phase ends. Do you get me?
Exactly.
That's the real stuff of it.
I think it's a lifestyle, bro.
Yeah, and it is a lifestyle, but that's what I'm saying. When these 14-year-olds are coming into this, it's a phase. Because some of them are not actual bad boys.
Exactly.
They roll with their knife every day because it's a thing to roll with your knife every day. If you're 14, 15, around that age, it's a thing to roll with your knife if you're from a certain area. Because there's other 14, 15-year-olds from the other area that they're trained to roll with their knife and they're actually coming here to stab you. Regardless if you got nothing to do with it, you could be outside your house. You got what I mean? So it's more of a phase that some people just don't make it to the end of.
Yeah.
And the guys that do make it to the end of it, they either continue trying to be a bad boy or they find some success or whatever, you know what I mean? It's only kind of, two ways. No one ain't a bad boy forever.
That's very valid, them points that you have there. And I think, like, a lot more people from your generation, you know, like should be more vocal with it and be more real with it. Because a lot of people feel like feel a way to tell the truth. Do you understand? You feel like even if I'm telling the truth, there's got to be some kind of glorification or some kind of gangster in it.
But you know what? It's sad to say, people want to hear from people of experience.
Yeah.
You can never take that away from people.
Yeah.
No, but there's nothing wrong with having experience. But the thing is, you see, if you're speaking from experience, yes, tell your experience.
No, I'm with you. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but the thing is, you're still holding on to that title that you had when you
don't want to let it go. So that's why people don't want to explain. Talk.
But the thing is, that's why half the time they'll listen to you.
Yeah.
But they'll never take you seriously.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
No, but they need somebody.
People will sit down and give you all the views that you want because of the effort that you put in.
Yeah.
But I'm not listening to you. At the end of it, you're a prick. Because you're 40 years old, you're 30 years old, you're 60 years old, still talking about
That's what I'm saying.
G.
That's why you need to...
A G at what age?
People want to hear stuff from people like them, if you get what I mean.
Yes.
I want to hear something from someone that has got a similar story, but now you're someone.
Yes.
I can see that you've made something of this. I'm not going to take you in if you're doing the same thing as me.
No.
Because
a higher age than me.
Exactly.
And you're trying to advise me. How are you going to advise me if I kind of feel like I already know?
Yeah.
You get me? I kind of feel like I've got it cracked already. Like, so it's like...
No, it's true what you said, because the thing is, look at it. Like, you may have had success for 20 years.
Yeah.
But you started when you're 20 and you've been successful till you're 40.
Yeah.
You've been doing the same job for 20 years.
Exactly that.
Risking your life for 20 years. Like,
exactly that.
There's no growth in that.
Yeah.
Because if you made $1 million, if you were in it for making money and you're still in it 20 years later,
where it gets to.
You haven't really made money.
That's where it gets to. And these little kids know now.
You know, crack, you're addicted. You're addicted to something because, you know what? You know, if I was in it to make money and I'm still in the same game for 20 years later, I haven't made my money. So what am I doing? Like, you should have got a job after the first 6-7 years.
But that's what it is. You see, it's the stigma of how life is. Like, even that, getting a job and that. You think man would have thought about getting a job and that is like, that's not cool. That's not what anybody's trying to do. Get a job, like from the hood. Anyway, well, I got my first job like last year, and that was only because I was on a case and I had to deal with stuff. So, but it was like a bad situation put me in a good place because I never thought about getting a job. I didn't want a job. I didn't feel like I needed a job. At the time where I got the job, I didn't actually need a job. I was making more money on the roads than whatever I was doing. But I got a job.
Getting that job, how did it open
my eyes to a lot of things? I started getting on public transport. I started getting on the train. I never get on the train and I had no reason to get on the train. I'm in central London and in places early in the morning. I know what I mean. I'm getting lunch in places. I'm meeting people at work that know me, but you don't know me like that, innit? You know of me, you don't know me, so...
But they just wanna know you for who you are now.
You get what I mean?
In that job.
Exactly that. I'm getting along with guys where we're having normal conversations.
But you take that pressure off yourself.
Exactly that.
Because when you live normal, you don't have to live with the pressure.
Exactly that.
No, it's a beautiful thing, man.
Exactly
that.
It's a beautiful
thing, man.
All of those things, it's coming out your comfort zone, innit? It's if you want to do it, innit?
Yeah.
You'd only do it if you want to do it.
Too many people that we're used to, that comfy armchair, where it makes us feel good. Nobody wants to sit on a park bench.
Yeah, not at all.
Nobody wants to sit on the park
Not
bench
at all.
because you know it's a bit awkward, and
Not at
you know
all.
on that park bench, not everybody wants to be on that park
Exactly
bench.
that, bro.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because when you come to the house, the first thing you look for the sofa before you look for the normal chair.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you know what I mean? But that
100%.
normal chair it's got more wear and tear in it than anything.
Yeah.
That normal chair will resist it can last a whole lifetime.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to replace nothing. It'll do the job.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But them comfortable chairs, after a while, they become uncomfortable.
Yeah, yeah.
But they become uncomfortable because you overstayed your welcome.
Exactly that.
But you know when you're uncomfortable from the thingy, from the get-go, you become comfortable
Yeah,
because you get
yeah,
used
yeah.
to being in that
Exactly.
zone. Do you understand?
Exactly.
So that's why being good
Yeah.
when you can, or being better,
Yeah.
is always good
Yeah.
to aim towards. Because you know what? It's like a habit. You know what it is? If I'm a junkie, I'm not just going to not be a junkie tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's a take it. You know,
Yeah.
every step, every day you got to reduce the amount you take,
yeah,
reduce this and that. Every day now you're on the street, you want to get out of the street. You just can't get out like that.
Yeah, it's the comfortability though as well, though, man.
You know what I mean?
Because certain people are gonna kick the habit if a certain person tells them, "Yo, what you doing?" You know what I mean? They're gonna think, "Oh my days, I need to." I'm not.
But you have to remember, you kick it for him, yeah.
Yeah, but
Then
you'd
he's
have to
not
want it
around
there for
them
yourself.
again
Yeah, I know
now.
what you mean? Yeah.
Something happens to him, or you're not
Yeah.
around or anything, you go back to it.
Yeah.
Because you didn't kick it for yourself.
Yeah.
So that's why you have to take that time. Every day has to be a better day for you.
Yeah.
And all of it, then you start to see things like, I actually don't need this.
Yeah.
I actually don't need that.
Yeah.
You know, I could do this. I could do
Yeah,
that. I
exactly
don't really
that.
need this. You know what? No, them friends over there, yeah, they're all right. But the thing is, I feel my peace over here. Sometimes
Yeah.
I just need to be by myself.
Yeah.
I just need to be by myself. I've
Yeah.
got all these friends, but I just need to be by myself.
Exactly that.
No, I'm just gonna hit you up on the phone from now for a
Exactly
little while. Don't take it to heart.
Yeah.
You're still my boys, but I just need to do me for now.
Exactly that.
Because when
Exactly
I'm
that.
not doing me and I'm doing you, I'm living your journey, but with my risks.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
understand?
Yeah.
That's why I say always family is a blessing as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Family is a blessing because there's always a different level of connection.
Yeah.
If you have family that you're close
But
to.
I've always
Friends.
like me. I've always understood him.
Yeah.
But you have to, for what me and him, 'cause we even recently we were speaking proper thing. Like we don't have to be like the best, so-called best, but we
Yeah.
understand enough
Yeah.
to know that we could expect better of ourselves.
Yeah. 100%.
Do you understand?
100%.
Because we've both been in a place where we know what we should be doing better.
Yeah.
But the conversation.
Do you understand?
Imagine you lot probably had the conversation from that side
Yeah.
to this side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because
100%.
Your family. So you know, like when it was not looking so great, you was having a conversation, and
Yeah.
then look what the conversation is now.
Yeah.
And that's what you gotta be happy.
Because
for.
that's what I'm saying. I can sit down and like, you know, family, I can sit down and you can tell me, all right, Frank, you know what, this, that. I can listen.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Because the thing is, he's not saying it from no bad place.
Yeah.
Because we have a different connection.
Yeah.
I can sit down and talk to him. He doesn't have to like what I'm saying, but he just knows that I'm not giving you this energy for no reason. Because I don't, not to say that thingy, but over there, I don't know you. I don't have to give you this same energy. You
Yeah.
understand?
Yeah.
I just have to give you a message that you either take it or you don't. But I need you to take it.
Yeah.
It's different.
100%.
It's different. You understand? Because like there's a lot of people in my house that look up to you
Yeah.
and that want to see you win.
Yeah.
So you need to win.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, if you don't win, my dynamics even in my house change.
Yeah,
And I have no control
No,
over
it's
that.
facts.
I'm the man of the
That's what
house,
you
but I
kinda-
don't have no control of my table when
Yeah.
it comes to certain things happening outside of the house
Yeah.
that involve family. Do you get what I'm saying to you?
Facts. I like that.
So, you know what I mean? So like the kids, everybody has a part to play.
Yeah.
Like they say, raise a community. Like if I'm not here, he could easily step up as a dad figure to the kids and
Yeah.
tell them, listen, blah blah blah, because
Yeah,
they
yeah.
love him like that.
Yeah.
Do you understand? They love him like that. They ran with him, but they love him. All these people, when they come, they turn up for them.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is? See, when you have a birthday, your cousins turn up. It's a big thing for them, you know.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, bruh, he's 10 years older than me, 20 years. You know, at them ages there, you could be doing anything.
Yeah. Nice.
You understand? Because certain times you call your friends, they don't even come up.
Yeah.
You know, certain aunties and uncles are not turning up. But I know my elders have got better things to do, but they're turning up because I am the priority.
Yeah.
You see, that better thing to do is me.
Yeah.
So they're coming to embrace you. So regardless of how they live their life.
Mm.
They still know their priorities and still want you to do better.
Yeah.
You understand? Everybody that makes a mistake is a lesson to the person growing up, because we know our mistakes. I'll never let him make my mistakes.
Yeah, 100%.
He will never let the kids make his mistake.
100%.
And prior, but even though we might make our own mistake, but we're gonna try our hardest to make sure they don't make the mistake,
100%.
because not everybody is built the same. Like 100%. I say to you, you got a wall. A wall is made up of millions of people. Imagine that a wall is like a community. Yeah. Every brick resembles a kid in that community. But not everybody is connected. Only the middle ones, the middle 4, they're the only ones that are connected in a wall of 100 pieces. Remember, because you know the ones around the top 2 are connected to them only. They're not connected to the bottom ones. So the thing is, only the 4, the nucleus, that's the strength of the wall. And that's what you have in your family. The ones that check for you. Outside is made up of all different people. That, you know, the nucleus has an impact on every single one of them. Do you understand? But you hit the wall at different angles, certain parts of the walls will fall down, but the middle was always the last way to go.
100%.
Because that's the strongest part. So that's how it is in family. Like, I can't allow him to be weak, because then our wall creates a knock-on effect to the other bricks that are holding the wall together. Do you get what I'm saying to you?
I like that. I like that.
So it's so important for, you know what, it's the youth, you know, to put value on themselves, because there's a lot of people that are looking up to you, don't even realise.
100%.
You know, your family are your biggest fans, even they might not tell you. But the thing is, 100%. They're cheering on you like that. Nah, I don't like what he's doing. But the thing, he's doing good stuff, man. He's doing good stuff. They celebrate you in silence. So they understand. So we always got to make it. No, sometimes you find yourself on a road that you shouldn't be. But the thing is, don't let it be your downfall. I would always say that. Don't let it be your downfall. If you get a chance to turn back. Just, even if it is, just take a minute to reflect and ask yourself what you want for yourself. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with changing direction or just saying I want to be better. You know what I mean? It doesn't make you less gangster or whatever people gravitate towards. You understand? You become a better person within yourself.
No, 100%.
And I see you. I know you for you. You're good people. I have big conversations with you. You have an understanding. You're not dumb.
100%.
You know? Everybody can make mistakes. Everybody has an experience. Everybody has a story to tell. Without your experience, you have no story.
Exactly that.
And without the story, you have no life. Yeah, and without the life, you don't have you. So everything makes up the person that you are today. So just keep living your truth, but just remember that everybody you're carrying a lot of weight on your shoulders.
100%, I know that.
You're carrying a lot of weight on your shoulders. So that's why I always say to you, man, he's a beautiful guy, bro. He's a beautiful guy, bro. I got time for him.
Yeah, definitely.
I just think, like, do you know what it is? Allow people to get to know you. Don't let them get to know a side of you. There's more to, like, I know you. There is more to us than you. Your life is a bestseller. Trust me. Because there's more than just the music. You've got a lot of things going on in your life, and you're articulate. You think, bruv, you know this guy does karate as well, you know? He's a gymnast. He does everything.
I was. Don't say that.
No.
Back in the days, I did karate and that. You get me?
That's no shame, bro.
I'd chop a man up.
Miyagi was a G, you know? A real G. Miyagi was a G, bro. So, 100%. Like, he's got more to his life. You know what I mean? Don't just let people just get stuck on that one chapter. And they have always got that bookmark in that one chapter.
You're also showing yourself different sides of people. You know what I mean? How many people are just getting to see the side of you?
Yeah, no, it's true. But the thing is, like I'm saying to you, I'm doing that at 44. Like, you're 25. You're not 20 years younger than me. But imagine they actually get time to take you in, and 20 years from now, bro. The impact that you're having on the streets now. And that's with kids. The parents will be able to engage with you as well. They won't just think, oh no, he's talking nonsense. No. This is music. Let me live my life in my music. But the thing is, listen to me.
Yeah.
You get to know the real me. But this is just my music, man.
100%.
I'm not here to hurt nobody.
100%.
I'm not killing nobody.
Yeah.
Your kids are just enjoying it for a minute, but don't worry, I'm still giving them the realness.
Yeah.
Because your kids, although your kids are in love with me, but if you listen to me, you understand why they love me.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Exactly that.
Why they want
Exactly
to
that.
take me in.
Exactly
I'm
that.
not a crack spliff.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna damage them. Do you understand?
Yeah, 100%.
I'm something they can get addicted to, but in a good way, because
Yeah.
I can propel them.
Yeah.
Not only showing them that there is ways to get into the music game,
Yeah.
but it's a hard hustle. But you have to be prepared to put your life into it.
100%.
But the thing is, at the same time, I learned a lot of lessons in my journey,
Yeah.
and my
Exactly
lessons
that.
are going to be teachers for you.
Exactly
Every
that.
single fan I have, boom, I've got a story for you.
Yeah.
I've got a story for you.
Yeah.
Just because our shoes are the same size, you don't have to walk in them.
Yeah, 100%.
And I'm telling you that. Just as music.
Yeah.
So what can we expect in the future from you, music-wise?
Music-wise, I got a project coming out. Well, I ain't got a date on that.
Talk
Maybe
to me though. What's the name?
early next year, the end of this year, maybe if you're lucky. Name, I just thought of the name yesterday, EP, it's gonna be called Trip With Me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Trip
these
with-
people come take a
good.
trip with me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
other than that,
How can we support?
how can we support?
Where would you find your music? Like where? Like
Spotify, Bandcamp, every streaming platform. Wanna
Instagram. What's your Instagram?
Young Trips _
Yeah.
Twitter,
So
Young Trips.
on your
Why
Instagram,
not?
do you have music uploads?
Yeah, I got everything. Everything's on my Instagram.
And from your Instagram, can I access your
Yeah.
music as well?
Access everything. Everything.
Good. And he's got to have a clothing range coming up soon as well.
Yeah.
So look out for that.
Clothing's coming soon. I got a charity starting as well
It's a
for
beautiful
my brother.
thing. It's a beautiful thing, man. It
it's
was nice to have you, bro.
Come on, family.
Every time, man.
Nice to be here, man.
Every time, man.
Yeah.
This is what I love to see. You see what it is? A lot of the time you call family to come out and they've always got something to do. But you see when there's a lot of love, they'll take that distance for you. You know, they'll take that time for you.
Yeah.
You know, this is different. It's not just blood. It is what it is. It
Yeah.
says on the label. Do you know what I mean?
That.
Family means family. You know, it's
Yeah.
some people family is just I'm just connected. I'm connected. But family is family. You know,
I see it.
it's a beautiful thing, man. Oh, this is my guy. Bro.
Oh, man.
I'm a fan. I'm too old to be a fan of his music, but I'm a fan.
Get it.